Hey everyone, welcome back to Snooker Live Arena. I hope you are enjoying the videos and welcome to the new exciting match that we are going to watch together. So I hope you will enjoy the videos.
Attempting to bring more reds into play.
20.
Trying to win the game this visit. Managed to bring another 3 reds into play. This one here is one to the left of the pink.
27.
The other, and above the middle pocket. When he takes this red, it does open the way for the 2 reds just below it to the right corner.
$28. $33.
2021, he was runner-up here. He led the final against Mark Allen, but Allen got there in a decider.
34.
Hasn't quite got the ideal angle to open the reds up.
$39.
Now, as I say, those 2 reds will go to the right corner, but he'd have to be very accurate with his positional play. It could be just as easy to go into the reds, and that would leave him on those 2 reds.
$40.
Only one of them will go, though, the one that's nearest to the cushion. So is it gentle, or is it open them? Yeah, just a gentle one. Tried to hold for that red, but hasn't worked out. So Barry
47.
Hawkins, barring plants, will be coming back to the table.
John Higgins, 47.
And be disappointed with that. That wasn't a difficult snooker. And he's missed it by a distance, didn't even catch the black. Could be costly. It could be a very important failed safety attempt.
$1.
Yeah, and Hawkins' turn.
Good pot, but he shouldn't have seen it, should he? It was on Higgins-like. Nice shot he played.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, it wasn't a difficult snooker, but to have missed the black completely
6.
was a great
Everyone who is
misjudgment.
watching the video, it's a humble request. Please
Barry
like
Hawkins,
and
runner-up to Mark
subscribe
King
the
in the
video.
first Northern Ireland
Subscribe
Open.
the
It was played at the
channel as
Titanic
well.
Centre here in
Do
Belfast.
leave a
Seven.
comment
And it was
if
one
you
of the
want to change
most memorable Home
anything,
Nations
if you
finals
want
we've seen,
any
for sure.
improvement.
9-8.
Please do tell me in the
One
comment.
of the best speeches
Thank you.
afterwards I've ever seen as well. By Mark. Very emotional.
14. $15.
Left an angle on the black to disturb them. It could be all on this shot, this frame. Well, if the red below the pink goes, and that's what he's just looked at, might be able to nudge the other reds open. Now, can he give them a little nudge?
22.
You certainly can.
23.
And that's all it needed, just a little nudge.
$30. $31.
So by taking that red, that releases the other one just above the black. Same pocket.
$38. $39.
Well, it's only frame one, but this would be a big blow to land because Higgins would feel he had contributed to it. Okay, he's a bit unlucky going into the reds not to land on one, but then the next shot he played left Hawkins the chance, the red, that he shouldn't have seen.
46. $47.
Scores all level then. But this man's the favourite now for this frame. He's got to keep that cue ball under control, and he should be safe.
54. $55.
Play up for one of the balk colours, easier to get to the yellow from. It's just a simple shot now to play for the yellow. And he got straight on the blue, or the wrong side even. It would have made the yellow more difficult. And not many players play that way, but certainly this man does, and
59.
the man he's playing.
$61.
So just the brown needed.
$64.
Well, the control that he's shown in this break has been superb. He's never been in any sort of trouble. He's gone about it exactly the Barry Hawkins way, unfussy, but very, very efficient.
$68.
So just that one slip up and it's cost Higgins the frame. Of course, he's done this to players many times, pouncing with a good clearance.
73.
It's happened to him in frame 1.
$79. $86.
Yeah, terrific clearance that of 86 from Barry Hawkins. When the chance came, he was ready to take it. And he leads John Higgins 1-0.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video.
Yeah, it was a very good
Subscribe
opening
the
red,
channel
wasn't it?
as well.
He just stroked
Do
it
leave a
into the
comment
yellow pocket.
If you want to change anything, if you want any improvement, please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Found the gap nicely there, didn't he? He came down and had a look. So, in first again, John Higgins. Nice little gap there he found.
Three. Four.
It's got a nice angle here to come down for those 3 reds surrounding the black. Whether he plays that shot or not. He's decided to go into them. Very attacking shot to play. And they've split nicely. The red was on, could have been easier.
Eight.
And the red couldn't have gone in the pocket any slower, really, could it? Very difficult to hold for the yellow on one of the bought colours. And this is very tough. If he does decide to take it on, doesn't have to, he could roll up behind the yellow. He's a very attacking player, of course. You don't make over 1,000 centuries without being attacking.
Yellow.
Yeah, good shot. Well, again, that could have been kinder, couldn't it? I don't think this red is cuttable
10.
to the corner. That's got a red to the baulk corner. And he can play it with some safety in mind. Play for the black. Doesn't leave anything. Yeah, somewhere there. Can't afford to stun it. He's got to screw it back a couple of inches. Certainly got to be worth playing. But it's tough. Now that's a great recovery. Excellent recovery shot. And played the cue ball just absolutely perfect where his opponent couldn't pop the ball. And he's on the black.
Yeah, what John Higgins has always been is a percentage player. So he'll weigh up the risks and the rewards. He'll give himself
18.
the best chance, yes, of scoring, but also of not opening the door to his opponent. And that shot was a perfect example of that. But now he's back in, and he'll be looking to make amends, I'm sure, after the last frame. He didn't miss, did he? He just played that one bad shot where he didn't get the snooker and left the red on, and that was that. Hawkins cleared up.
19.
Yeah, he would have been angry at leaving that red on in the last frame. But he's focused that anger into, I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please
26.
like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment
That's gone
if you
awry.
want to change anything.
Maybe
if
a
you
plant.
want any improvement, please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Well, he fully expected
Higgins,
to pot that. Look
26.
where the cue ball is. But it did look like it needed making slightly. Just ever so slightly. It needed just to be played a bit thicker. And he knows how important that could be. Struck it nice.
1.
This isn't as difficult as the last frame, where he had to play little cannons here and there.
Six.
Jan Vaas, one of the legendary referees, helping Hawkins here with the extended rest.
Seven.
Well, we saw him strike in the last frame, and now another error, this time. Well, firstly, Higgins didn't get on the red to left corner. It looked like he would make the plant, but didn't. Now it's up to Hawkins to punish again. In terms of the top 16, at various points in the season it makes more difference than others, and we're coming up to a big
14.
one, which is the UK Championship. The seedings are set after the International Championship, which is the next ranking event. But if you're not in the 16 for that, you have to qualify. He would have to win
15.
2 matches in Leicester to get to York. So clearly that's going to be in his mind. If he wins this tournament, all's well again. But if he's not in the 16, and it applies to Higgins as well, then it's going to be a trip to Leicester to try and qualify.
$22.
And it can mean a lot of money, which means ranking points.
23.
But he looks to be playing very well, Barry Hawkins, so far. Inch perfect with his positional play and potting.
It's worth saying as well, the cut-off for the Masters is after the UK, so the two go together, really. That's why this is a big time in the season for the rankings.
30.
That's the first time he hasn't got ideal position, but he should still pot this. But because you're
31.
trying extra hard on the pot, positional side of the shot, you can't afford to put too much concentration into. So he's left himself a tricky black here. Yeah, always looked high, didn't it?
Barry Hawkins,
And he's left one on.
31.
And that was a chance, and it was that failed position onto the red previous to this black.
Relief for Higgins, but it's up to him now to punish the Hawkins error.
1.
He's got a couple of dodgy reds in the left side cushion.
Everyone who
beyond
is
him,
watching
for
the
sure.
video, it's a humble request.
Target to get him behind
Please
those
like
two
and
reds.
subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel
And
as
we're being
well.
closer to,
Do
to
leave a
this red though.
comment if you want to change anything,
Shake
if
of
you
the head
want
there.
any
He knows he should have
improvement.
been closer.
Please do tell
And
me
he can
in the
control the
comment.
cue ball.
Thank you.
Well,
5.
didn't intend to kiss the black, but it's turned out okay. Now he's got choices whether to play for the red on the cushion behind the black spot or stun across for the two reds. Decided to go for the two reds, and he needed a kiss. And Barry playing the plant, and it's a dangerous shot to play. That's going to be end of break. He didn't really get hold of the cue ball. He tried to get in behind the reds. Is he going to play the plant? Yeah, well played. Very well. A difficult plant to play.
13.
Sure, Barry was hoping he didn't play it. The distance between the balls there made it so difficult.
Well, you look at it from overhead, it looked far tougher than the one he missed earlier, that he was right behind.
Yeah. 15. From Higgins, 15.
I think he may have covered it, David. It's unusual for John to miss shots like that with the rest. He's such a good rest player. Has he been fortunate? I'm only guessing. You can't see it, and he's looking at coming off the cushion to pot it. He'll take that cue ball down the table for some safety. Needs a bit of luck, and he's got some. Little wave of the hand. This is the red that John's missed, and missed it by quite a distance there.
Yeah, having knocked in the plant using the rest just before it. Just two tables in operation here. The other one is one each Chris Wakeler and Mile High Long. It's not too cluttered, is it? Some of the multi-table events, it feels like there's a lot happening, but the audience focus on these two matches.
Well, I took the risk trying to hide the cue ball behind the blue, but not got anywhere near the shot.
One.
I was about to say he's got a black, but that could be. May have to take the pink. Deep screw to the side cushion. He really got hold of this one, didn't he? Might just be able to hold it.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
And that's about as good as you could get, which is good for a left-handed player.
8.
Right-handed player would need the rest here. So, big shot in this second frame.
Nine.
Yeah, well, another frame where Higgins had more than one chance. Looks, I'm sure he feels it's gone.
11. 13.
He needs the blue. Just overrun slightly. Shouldn't have needed the rest here.
Okay. 16.
He is a good rest player, Hawkins. Dominic Dale, I know, believes he's the best of them all.
Why do projects?
20.
It was, of course, a red with the extended rest that Higgins missed. And he was looking good in this frame. And then he left this chance. And he could easily have been 2-0 up, couldn't he, John Higgins? But as it is, Hawkins needs... Well, he needs a snooker, Higgins, but this pink to make absolutely sure. And it's he who is 2 from victory.
Barry
So it's been a very interesting start. Higgins has cause to look back with a few regrets because it's Barry Hawkins. 2-0 up and 2 away here at the Waterfront on Thursday. Barry Hawkins would love to have the chance to take on the defending champion. Still to come tonight, we've got Karen Wilson, the world champion, against Anthony McGill. Neil Robertson against Wang Yichen. Mark Williams against Nopin Senkam, and Jack Jones against Young.
Yeah, the easiest red to play safe off is ultra thin. You catch it just a little bit too thick and cue ball hits the knuckles in that left corner. So I'm looking at something different. Could be the 2 cushion escape he was pointing there. Well, it was a 2 cushion escape, but the wrong colour. Oh, is it a free ball?
Having it put back, could have seen a 155 there, Joe.
Just bring it off for the pink, please, Kevin.
Oh, my thoughts exactly.
I'll do the white first.
Yeah, we once had a 148 with that free ball. So 16 red clearance, Jamie Burnett in the UK qualifiers. That was 20.
Slightly up.
Got the ball back here.
Yeah. And slightly.
Has been helped by Kevin Dabrowski. Well, we know he's on the case after the other day with
That's
Sam
very
Vafai.
Pink.
Trust his
Also
judgment all
slightly
day
up.
long. Business with the white not quite
And
being
some
the D.
more.
That way.
This way towards the. And slightly this way. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Happy, John? Barry? Thank you.
Didn't really get near the two-cushion escape, hitting the red. Slight adjustment. Got it this time, though. Oh
Everyone
dear,
who is watching the video, it's a
that's
humble
very
request.
unfortunate.
Please like and
Kissed the blue,
subscribe the
got
video.
enough.
Subscribe the channel as
I
well.
can't see
Do leave a
pot on.
comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
I'm not, he hasn't put his hand up, and I didn't see him look at it. So I've got to assume he played it. So look at this again, 3-ball plant. This game can be so cruel sometimes. When you need that little bit of luck, it seems to go against you. He's just a little bit too hard for one and not quite hard enough for the other one. He's got an ultra thin cut. Could have been ideally on one of those two reds just to the right of the black. Yeah, overcut it. Wasn't easy, that.
Barry Hawkins, 3.
So a chance for John Higgins. It's a very confident yellow that Hawkins potted there. It was very unfortunate not to be on one of the two easy reds.
One.
You'd like to get onto the red that's just to the right of the black, near the black spot. But it's tricky to play that kind of shot. But he's played for it. He's played for it, and he's on it. What a good shot that was.
4.
Out of all the reds to play for, he played for the best one.
Five.
Superb positional shot, this. So he's in first again.
Yeah, I mentioned at the
12.
start, it's 30 years to the day that he won that Grand Prix, his first ranking title. I mean, it's amazing when you consider the career he's had. Of course, he came through that golden generation.
13.
All the focus on Ronnie O'Sullivan initially, including when they all first played each other in a big event, which was the World Masters, the junior event at the World Masters in Birmingham, which was for under 16s. And Ronnie was the favourite. He was already known about. Higgins beat him in the quarterfinals. He beat Mark Williams in the final. So all three of them were there already with that three-way rivalry that is continuing 3 decades on.
Well, he's let that one go again. He tried to hold
20.
for the cue ball for the red in the middle of that cluster. Thought he was going to play the cannon to the other one, but he tried to play a very precise positional shot. It's going to have to be a good recovery here. And that's if he decides to play it. No.
John Higgins, 20.
Yeah, that failed positional shot.
Everyone
Let him
who is
down there.
watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement.
Yeah, and in
Please
it
do tell
goes.
me in the comments.
And didn't play it
Thank
as
you.
a shot to nothing. He played it short of the balk line to leave himself on a colour. So now he's back in Barry Hawkins' hands. The pink, I think, will go to the right middle. Black safe-ish at the moment.
He's looking
3.
for a few big results, I think, Hawkins. It's been a mixed season. He did get to the quarterfinals in Xi'an and also the English Open, so 2 ranking events. But lost first round in Saudi Arabia, lost first round at the British Open. So he's just looking for a bit more consistency.
Four.
Oh, that wasn't the best positional shot he's ever played. This is now very tricky. Looking at the pink now, I thought he may have played for the pink. It goes to the right corner. Just got into the cue ball a little too much, and this is a very tricky shot to play. Oh yes, well played. Well played. Knew he had that red by the middle. Didn't have to do anything with the cue ball.
11.
Very tricky shots, those.
Twelve.
Well, the green looks to be the easier ball to come down for those 2 reds to the left of the pink.
Fifteen. $60.
as he held it. Played for the pink to the right middle. And now you can see he didn't hold it for the pink. He's disappointed. He could have got anywhere with that cue ball, then he could have screwed back for the blue. Beautiful. Full shot. But a backward step.
21.
Yes, of course, he's got the 2-frame cushion. So, just feeling the better of the two.
Another rest shot.
Okay.
Yeah, and I could be inclined to agree with Dominic.
22.
He's potted some good balls with the rest.
Well, that was middle of the pocket, wasn't it? And 5 out of 5 in this match, potted with the rest.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request.
Yeah,
27.
again,
Please
not
like
ideal.
and subscribe the video. Subscribe the
Positional
channel
play
as
from
well.
such an easy
Do
blue.
leave a comment if you want to change.
still should pot the
anything,
red,
if you
but
want any
just got to
improvement.
control that cue
Please
ball
do tell me
a
in
little
the
better.
comment. Thank you.
28.
And that is absolutely perfect. Thinking of playing the cannon to those two reds closest together. Didn't catch them as he wanted, though.
33. Barry Hawkins, 33. Oh, and a miss. Barry Hawkins, 4.
Well, that should be going back. This is a tough safety shot to catch the red ultra thin.
Yep.
Catch it a little bit thick and you leave it on. And he's caught it thick and he's left it on.
Yeah, things have just unravelled a bit, haven't they? For Higgins came out looking very confident at the start of the match.
Wasn't a bad kiss. Left himself nicely on the blue. Now, those two reds, if the lower one goes, it's happy days. Obviously not.
6.
Now, I might decide to try and leave an angle on the black. Play a cannon to those two reds.
7.
And that's just about right. Mustn't catch them full. Half ball either side. And he's on the red. Just like that. Played it well.
Yeah, and just needs this
14.
red. He's checking to leave Higgins needing snookers. So, as I say, it's all unravelled a bit for Higgins. And Barry Hawkins is looking really good. You've got to say, this is a very strong performance
50.
from him. And he's going to be within a frame of what would be for him a very satisfying win over someone we know he respects very highly. With a chance to take on Judd Trump tomorrow.
$20.
There's been a lot of chat
21.
this season about who's on what table, who's on what time. Barry Hawkins will play wherever you ask him to, whatever time, whatever table. He'll treat every match the same. He'll be professional. And also, he'll be very difficult to beat, as he's proving here.
28.
Misses that, but
28.
he's
and
over
frame.
the line well and
Barry
truly.
Hawkins.
So John Higgins has problems now. Just a few too many errors today. And Barry Hawkins is taking advantage. And he leads 3-0.
On 4th frame.
John Higgins has had chances in every
Everyone
frame,
who
but
is
he's
watching
3-0
the
down.
video,
Can he
it's a humble
get
request.
some sort of foothold here?
Please
at
like
least
and
avert the
subscribe
whitewash.
the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment.
Some little things have gone
if
wrong,
you
it's
want
true,
to
but
change
also
anything, if you
he
want
has made
any
errors as well.
improvement,
And the third
please
component,
do
of course,
tell
is
me
how
in
well
the
Hawkins has
comment.
played.
Thank you.
The safety is massive.
Should have been able to avoid the yellow for sure. And could be in trouble next shot. Big target now, the yellow, green and brown. Well,
1.
I don't think he played to pot that. Shaking his head. He hasn't raised his hand, so maybe that 3-ball plant earlier was a fluke. Because that certainly was. Caught it much too thin.
Yeah, he looks mortified as he attempts now to win the match. And that's how you've got to be. Plenty will have gone wrong for Barry over the years. So when it comes your way, grab hold of
6.
it.
Yeah, can't look at his opponent. And like you say, you know, you got to take it when it comes, because it often goes against you. Didn't play the blue particularly well. Not finishing on the red that he played to land onto. And that meant that he's not the blue either now again. The black doesn't go to the left corner. The red by the black spot is the one that he was trying to get on. And that would open the way for the black. But that's in the future. Yeah, well,
Barry Hawkins,
he's had a
12.
couple of chances. And now it's Higgins with his chance.
Well, just quickly, some good news for Nop and Senkom. I mentioned earlier about his cue yesterday. He borrowed Sean Murphy's. Well, he has been reunited now with his own. Although he seemed to enjoy playing with Sean's yesterday.
1.
You're playing Mark Williams tonight. percentage-wise is ahead on pot success, but obviously Hawkins has potted far more balls.
Nicely played on the only red.
6.
That will free the black. May not be able to get to the black this time round. Yeah, he can pot it, but where can he get to? Having to take the more difficult one.
Seven.
And that's not where he wants to be. 2 or 3 inches harder. It's just hard work at the moment for John. Another tough one if he decides to take it on.
12.
But at least this time he can play for the pink to the middle. That's a
13.
very good pot. Excellent pot.
Yeah, I think so. The last few years, one of John Higgins' problems has been if he has made an error, certainly a sort of unforced one, he hasn't recovered from it psychologically. But I think he's got better in recent times at getting over
Everyone who is
mistakes and just
watching the
focusing
video,
on
it's a
what's
humble
in front.
request.
He can still win this
Please
match. We
like
all know he's
and
good enough.
subscribe the video, subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a
19.
comment if you want to
that was
change
another
anything,
beauty.
if you want
He's just
any
played there.
improvement.
Potting
Please
the
do
pink,
tell me
screwing
in a
into the
comment.
reds.
Thank you.
20.
It's about keeping that mindset, that positive mindset. And as I say, at times, the last couple of years, he struggled to do that. But I think with this new cue, he has the belief again.
$26.
Pink will go to the left corner. Also go to the left middle. If he takes this red.
$27.
Well, he could have played that one better. No, he can cue it. He's okay. Well, this is more like it. I mean, where's he got this break from so far?
33.
Well, from 30-odd years of experience and will to win, I guess.
34.
I think he's a remarkable player, John Higgins. You know, we use the term genius, understandably, about Ronnie O'Sullivan, but John Higgins has his own form of genius. From a very young age, he knew the game inside out. He had all the nuances almost immediately when he turned professional. That all-round game, the scoring, yes, but the tactical awareness, the percentage game, and of course, probably most important of all, the temperament on the big occasions.
40.
We saw it at the Crucible, didn't we, against Mark Allen, that amazing clearance he made.
Yeah, still playing incredible snooker. And a lot of that has got to be down to playing Stephen Hendry. But the learning part of the game, I'm sure Alan McManus played a big part in
41.
that.
Excuse me, can you be quiet, please? I can hear you all the time.
Hopefully Anne isn't talking about myself and Joe there. I think it was.
He's a little bit slow. He played for the red next to the black.
47.
And he's left himself under pressure now with the shot. He's at least 3 inches too slow there. This could go wrong.
48.
Nicely recovered.
Well, this is his highest break so far, but he wants more. He wants to nail this frame now.
No, sir. It was the
From
shot
Higgins,
previous, wasn't it?
48.
Well, that could be his last shot. Looking at the table, they're all there, aren't they?
Yeah, it's 2 rest shots though, and both of them weren't too difficult really. Not for John Higgins. It shows you anything is missable at this game.
1.
Well, in frame 1, Hawkins came to the table a good few behind, 47 behind, and made an 86 break to win it. Here he's 36 behind as he comes to the table with his chance to complete a whitewash. And what a satisfying win that would be.
Yeah, there's real pressure on this break though now. He knows it's this to win. Higgins just hoping he gets another chance.
9.
Well, he's looked very cool all day, but as you say, this is now, to put it to bed, Hawkins looking for results, looking for ranking points to get back in the top 16.
Everyone who is watching
Which, let's be honest, is where he belongs.
Humble request.
Well, he's playing like a top
Please
16
like and
player, isn't he?
subscribe the
There's
video.
no doubt about that.
Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want
70.
to change anything,
You
if
need
you
bottle.
want any improvement.
To be in that top
Please do
16,
tell
and
me
he's
in
got
the comment.
plenty of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, he's been as high as number 4 in the world, it must be remembered. Ooh, that black wasn't clean.
No, that little bit of side on the cue ball to get
24.
onto the reds made the pot a little bit more difficult. Didn't avoid the shot though.
25.
Just 11 behind, but the score doesn't make any difference now. Now let's see if he plays down for the brown and yellow.
31.
For me, that's the shot to play. Especially for a left-hander as well.
32.
Could have done with being closer, but it should be okay. This is the black, and John missed with the rest.
Yeah, he came out looking very confident today, but just the odd error in each frame. It's not been a complete litany of them, but there's been enough to give Hawkins these chances, and he's been very efficient in taking them up to now. But he's missed the yellow. Wow.
Barry
The
Hawkins,
match was virtually done.
36.
Now, where's it going to finish? Where's it going to finish? It's bounced off the cushion, so this is a chance for John.
Well, can Higgins just clear his mind firstly and put aside the disappointment of what's gone on and look ahead to a chance that may not have come?
Two.
Well, it riddled in, but he's nicely on the green.
Five.
Just the blue needed.
Nine.
Well, it wasn't so much that yellow, was it? It was the first one when he was nicely in that has turned this frame. So John
14.
Higgins, I'm sure he's surprised himself, but he's going to take us into another frame. Hawkins had a golden chance there to get it won.
20. And the frame. John
Higgins
Higgins.
not that happy with how he's playing, but the match isn't over. We're going into frame 5. Hawkins has his lead reduced to 3-1. It's 3-1. Mahai Long has beaten Chris Wakelin 4-1, and he's through to his second last 16 of his career. Another young Chinese player making his way. Because Pang Zhongyi this morning beat Luca Brissell. Got a young...
Difficult to see from this angle. I think he can. It's tight. I think he can see it. If you played it with a lot of topspin, the cue ball would stop down this end of the table for the black. Like that. Look at that. Look at how the cue ball turned then and stopped for the black. And that's exactly what he intended to do. Worth another look. And they're good shots. They're very good shots when that's happened in the last frame with the
8.
yellow. That was missable.
Everyone who is
Gotta
watching the
try and
video,
keep it simple.
it's a humble request. Please
9.
like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Well, you can tell he's
Barry Hawkins
affected now. And it's hard to get these things out of your mind.
Yeah, black off the spot out of nowhere.
And the thing is that he knows he's playing a man who can take full advantage. He'll know the pain he's going through. John will know his pain.
1.
And he'll try and keep it there. Right at the forefront of his mind. And the way to do that, of course, is to punish.
Eight.
Yeah, Higgins was making a few errors. Hawkins wasn't. Now maybe it will go the other way.
Nine.
I certainly don't think John Higgins spends all day long thinking about snooker anymore, but when he's out there playing,
16.
the competitive fires still burn very deep. Really wants to win.
17.
I'm sure practice has become a bit of a chore over the years, and maybe the travelling takes its toll, but actually out there on the 12x6, this is where he feels at home.
Well, will that man get another chance?
25. $32. 33.
Just overrun ever so slightly. Could play a cannon to the red just below the pink. Again, doesn't need to play that shot.
$40.
Oh, wow. Would you believe
From
it?
Higgins, 4.
Simple red to the corner. He was going so well. He can't believe it. He really cannot believe it. That's just pure concentration. I don't think that's pressure. It's just a little careless, not taking enough time on the shot, maybe.
1.
But another chance for Barry Hawkins.
Yeah, this is what has crept into John Higgins' game, it has to be said, in the last couple of years. Just the odd, very, very unexpected error. Exactly what Hawkins needed after his own miss on the black.
$8.
Yeah, don't forget, he's feeling it now, right now, and the crowd know this as well.
Yeah, and of course the other table's finished now, so the sort of the pressure, I guess, it intensifies the fact that it's just the two of them. All eyes on them.
Couple of
16.
dodgy reds, if you like. And over the
Everyone who
table.
is watching the video, it's a humble request.
70.
Please like and
one on
subscribe
the left
to
side
the video.
favours Barry
Subscribe the
Hawkins as the
channel as
left-hander.
well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
$24.
He does look so smooth when he's in full flow, Barry Hawkins.
$25.
He's left that short. For a right-handed play, just leave the cue ball where the blue is, or an inch forward. He would be able to reach it, but he'd probably need the rest. Held the spot. Now, can he reach it? Makes a difference. I know he's great with the rest, but he'd prefer not to use it.
Well, 6 out of 6 so far with the rest in terms of potting.
No danger. That was right in the middle.
31.
Appreciated by the crowd. It's a good pressure shot, that. It looks to be fairly straight on the pink. Right in the middle, that, wasn't it?
$37.
That pink takes him into the lead. Yeah, good pot.
38.
Not ideally on the pink. I don't think he can hold for the red on the right side cushion. He could play in an outer balk and come down for that red on the left side cushion. That's an option. Or lots of right-hand side and back across the table. All difficult shots. Is he hard enough? Is he hard enough? It's a great attempt, this.
44.
Well,
Yep.
we know how good he is with the rest, but it needs to leave an angle on the black or pink to get to that last red. This is the red that John missed. So surprised. He can't believe it.
Yeah, another rest shot.
He's so good with it, isn't he? I didn't realise that he was so good with the rest until David, my pal here, told me that Dominic Dale thinks he's the best ever. I couldn't disagree with him. He couldn't get near to the red.
52.
21 the difference.
We're coming to the crux now, aren't we? Check of the scores. Red with pink or black. Higgins would need a snooker.
$53.
Wow, he played that a little hard for me, but he doesn't want to play down for the yellow, that's for sure. Just drop the black in, leave the cue ball on the cushion.
Missed a much easier black than this, didn't he, earlier in the frame? But this one wriggles in, and it did wriggle, but it's in.
Yeah,
60.
you know, I wasn't sure. The important thing, it's gone down, snooker required.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment
Just one though.
if you want to change.
Well, that was a
anything, if you
terrific
want
break
any
to say what had
improvement.
happened to him
Please do
in
tell
the
me
last
in the
frame
comment.
and
Thank you.
this one in the early part of it. Missing the black off the spot. To focus the mind after those two unbelievable misses. But he's not safe yet.
No, Higgins will give this a good go. But I think for John, there's just confusion about why it is he's playing really well and then every now and again just something happens. Whether it is concentration, maybe that's to do with getting older, I don't know. But it has happened again in this match. Higgins may get the snooker, but he knows Hawkins isn't going to do anything daft. He's not going to start whacking the balls round or anything like that. So he'll have to earn the points if he's to get them.
That was a very good attempt. that's not far away. Excellent shot. Now he's the middle pocket just in the way of the escape. It's a big swerve if he has to play the swerve shot. Oh, this is big. No, not enough.
Oh,
Had a lot of side on
against
it,
full.
but didn't get close enough, so the game is on again.
Yeah, not his favourite colour, that yellow. Of course, it's the ball he missed in the last frame when he really should have won 4-0.
There's the attempted swerve, just not enough on it. It was a difficult one. And he didn't get that full enough. Is this a chance? Shouts of, come on, John. Great shot. Cue ball needs to slow down though.
2.
Just run on too far. He lives again.
Everyone who is watching the
John
video,
Higgins, 2.
it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Played it well. I mean, this is what makes snooker so exciting. 1 minute you've won, the next minute fighting for your life again. Oh, very nearly went in off. And it's a good safety. Always a chance of the double kiss here. Took the risk. And played it very well. Little tap on the table there from John. Terrific shot. Terrific shot. He needs a kiss. Now, how do you put this man down? Higgins, that is. But that was a terrific safety shot from Barry Hawkins, and he's in trouble. Got to hit it and get it safe. And he's got to think about the free ball as well, because If he misses it at speed, could be a free ball. Well played, he's hit it, but he's left it. So it's a chance for Higgins.
Unbelievable. What's happened here? Hawkins looked like he was going to win 4-0. He looked like he was going to win 4-1. John Higgins needs the 5 colours, and we're going into frame 6.
3.
And then he really is under it, isn't it? If it goes 3-2, Hawkins.
7.
Yeah, quick look at the scoreboard tells him he needs them all.
Well, Barry Hawkins played very well indeed to the brink of 4-0. And he made a good break in this frame, that's 60, which looked like he won in the match. But John Higgins got the snooker. He put him in more trouble. Now he needs the black.
25.
And it's 3-2, and it's not over yet. Hawkins is going to have to do it all again. So John Higgins to break in frame 6. They filmed Game of Thrones very near to here, and he's a bit like one of the White Walkers, isn't he, John Higgins? You just can't kill him off. I mean, this match should have been done, shouldn't it, by now? But here he is. His tactical nous really came to the fore at the end of that last frame. And that will to win that I mentioned, you know, he was disappointed with how he was playing. He was looking a bit fed up, but suddenly the chance came and he took it.
In the last frame, you can't keep a good man down, and this is a good man. Great shot.
One.
Terrific shot. Barry Hawkins played his last safety much too thin.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment
8.
if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
Yeah, he could play the other red and open more reds up. He's in the ideal position there to do so.
9.
And he could try and do it the next shot. Leave himself round about where the cue ball is now. Would be ideal. Yeah, that's good. Just where he wants to be. Now,
16.
does he play it with topspin or screw? Not ideal, but still on the black.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen easier balls than this missed today. But he's not missed.
24.
Little spring in his step now, isn't there? I mean, he was looking pretty dejected earlier. Now it's that man looking on.
Well, perfect angle to go into them. That's okay, that's a controlled cannon. He didn't really want to open the reds up, he wanted
32.
to be certain of being on a red. And playing a cannon to that red made certain that he was going to be on one. End of any thoughts of maximum.
$33.
Right just below the pink spot, I think is available. He's just looking at that now. And he's got to be concerned, Barry Hawkins. That red mustn't have been on near the pink spot.
38.
A little bit of trouble here now for John. If he takes a red onto the middle and misses it, he leaves the red over the pocket. Hasn't took a backward step yet. Yeah, great recovery shot. Terrific.
Yeah, this has been a Herculean effort just to get 39 in front. Just seems to have got it back together again, whatever was missing earlier.
Well, as you said, David, it was just the odd shot here and there, but well punished. Hadn't done much wrong.
Everyone
how's
who
that
is
for
watching
unlucky?
the video, it's a humble request.
45.
Please
Incredible.
like and subscribe the video.
Just when
Subscribe
he
the
needed a
channel as
kind
well.
kiss,
Do leave a comment
doesn't work
if
out
you
for him.
want to change anything, if you want any improvement. Please do tell me in the comment. Thank you.
So he needs another good recovery. Yeah, and that's his one. He just know when to stop.
Yeah, really the balls he's missed in the match have been on the easier side, maybe just concentration. But when he's focused like this, as we've seen, you can pot anything.
51.
This is already his highest break of the afternoon, and he's surely going to be going up and up here. And we're getting close
52.
to a deciding frame finish. It's been a very compelling match, hasn't it? Every moment of it has been interesting, and this probably more than ever, more than any other rather, as Higgins starts to produce his best snooker just at the right time.
$57. $58.
So another red and a big colour. We'll leave Barry needing snookers. And he's kept this red over the pocket. Just in case he ever got into trouble, which he never has done.
63. $64.
Well, what a break. Someone who looked out of the tournament twice. It looked like he would lose 4-0. Then he looked certain to lose 4-1. But this is John Higgins we're talking about. This pink will be 70 in front with 67 on. What must Barry Hawkins
70.
be thinking? Well, he'll be thinking now it's one snooker, which is what Higgins got in the last
70.
frame.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Had he took the black, it would have been one snooker to tie. He took the pink.
One.
You can see that that red at the edge of the pack will go to the left middle. Will also go to the corner, and he's on it nicely. He needs blacks.
8.
If he should take a pink, then he could only tie with one snooker.
Nine.
So they need some attention, these three reds. He's got to sit and hope, a little bit like Barry did in the last frame. Oh, he could be okay. The red to the middle.
16.
As I say, he needs blacks.
Everyone who is watching the video, it's a humble request. Please like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the channel as well. Do leave a comment if you want to change anything, if you want any improvement.
So now he
Please
can
do
only
tell
tie
me in
with
the
it.
comment. Thank you.
But the red that's closest to the pink, if he can leave that while the last one, it's not over yet.
23.
He knows he's going to be snookered in a couple of shots' time,
24.
or should be. And that cue ball needs to be very tight to the pink, and preferably the red down by a baulk colour so he can leave a free ball. Those are the thoughts that Barry Hawkins will be thinking. Just overrun slightly. But he
31.
should still be able to leave it tight. Preferably not near a cushion. That makes it easier to hit. Yeah, not tight enough, and the red too easy
Barry
to hit
Hawkins,
from there.
31.
Or easier, should I say. Nothing's easy at this stage. Didn't play the black very well, Barry. So, here we go. Big swerve.
Foul.
Oh, he's...
Barry Hawkins,
And it's a
6.
free ball. Oh, my goodness. Is there anything else that can
Free
happen
ball.
in this match?
Well, you cannot make that up. What a chance now for Hawkins. We've been here before, of course, but what a chance. All the work Higgins did to get back into it, the 70 break he made in this frame, has he just thrown it away?
I think he miscued. Well, it's all on Barry Hawkins again.
5. 6.
Any colour will do. Well, that was good to see the green going in the middle of the pocket for Barry Hawkins.
9. 11.
Shorter pace.
It really is a roller coaster, this game, isn't it? John Higgins has been through every emotion this afternoon.
14. 19.
He's
Sorry,
left
18.
it straight. Can you believe it?
$23.
One good pot. Oh, he struck
29.
that so well, didn't he?
Well, 30 years ago today, John Higgins won his first ranking title. For a moment, it looked like it might be a happy anniversary,
36.
but a very dramatic end. And Barry Hawkins will be so relieved because he had a golden chance to win.
Thanks for joining us at Snooker Live Arena. If you enjoyed the game, give us a thumb up and hit that subscribe button for more thrilling snooker action. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, every shot counts. See you next time. Bye.